Rachel Zegler demands South Park episode be banned after getting humiliated on TV. This is a suggestion via a channel member. Let's go ahead and jump into this video immediately. This is coming from the channel Hollywood Confidential. Check it out.
You check under the bed and make sure there's no Disney executives under there.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, only this
Oh,
time,
no.
it wasn't just me. They were taking all my favorite people and replacing them with diverse women complaining about the patriarchy.
Nothing has brought me greater joy than watching the Walt Disney
Bro, I didn't even see that one yet.
Company absolutely panic over the last few weeks. They're mad at South Park because they're making fun of their woke ideologies, constantly race swapping or religion swapping everything in their movies.
It's a brand new exclusive event with all your favorite South Park characters.
Dude, school is going to be so awesome today. I had explosive diarrhea all night.
I like big boobs.
Oh, bro, no, really?
How does this even make any
Guys, what episode is this? I need to see this immediately.
sense?
It makes
Gonna be
perfect
hilarious.
sense. I think the problem is you.
So Snow White slept and waited for her prince to come, but he never did.
What is this? Simpsons?
Because a woman shouldn't have to depend on a man. Snow White was brought back to life by a lady doctor.
And she lived happily ever after?
Well, she couldn't indulge in strenuous activities like handball, but otherwise, she was fine.
What an idiot I've been as a young person in this industry who has no filter and no idea what she's doing.
And if you disagree with this sentiment, I don't need your business.
Noted.
Yeah, weird.
Noted.
Weird.
Bro, I really don't like her.
I
really,
do not
really,
like
really
Snow
don't like
White.
her.
The reason why is that the actress that plays Snow White, she acts like a bitch all the time.
I really don't like her, bro. There's like no redeeming qualities.
Weird. I don't need your business.
And everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
I don't need your business.
Oh, yeah? Noted.
Thanks.
Big Mouth
Noted.
Rachel Zegler just got hit with another brutal humiliation, and this time it's South Park bringing the heat. In their latest episode, the legendary animated series goes all in, roasting Zegler and the total disaster that was Disney's Snow White fake movie
Guys,
inside the
what?
episode. It's called Woke White, the reinvention.
You think it's perfectly normal that
Oh,
Carmen
guys.
is suddenly a black woman?
You probably don't like that Indiana Jones got replaced by a female either, huh? Probably
What?
had a problem with Black Spider-Man too.
The best part? They did it with that signature South Park swagger. No filters,
Guys, hold
no
on.
apologies.
Is
just
that, like,
pure,
new?
unfiltered chaos.
No, make it more lame. That is exactly what they're doing.
Yep.
And that is why we hate the diversity, equity, and inclusion casting and writing in movies.
And yes,
Guys, so like you guys had me watching like Marvel specifically, like over on the movie reaction channel. And I was like, you know what, listen, Marvel has been great up until like a specific moment in time. I don't know what was going on. Maybe something changed massively, but like whenever Captain Marvel came out, bro, I don't know. Listen, I know a lot of you guys sent me hate mail, basically. A lot of hate mail kind of regarding it, because I was just like, listen, bro, Captain Marvel is garbage. Like, I mean, it's not, I've nothing wrong, nothing against, let's say, any female-led things. Like, literally, when I'm a Trekkie, guys, right? My favorite captain is Captain Janeway, Captain Catherine Janeway, my favorite captain, all right, period. But there's something wrong with this, guys. It was like a constant, like, you go, girl moment, and that was just like, bro, why are you making me watch this? Right? Like, obviously, I am not the target audience of whatever this was. People calling me fragile. And I'm like, bro, this is a terrible movie. It's terrible. Right? Like, it felt rushed throughout. And I'm just like, listen, guys. What's going on over at Disney? And then Snow White pops up.
it's exactly what you're thinking. A full-blown mockery of Disney's cringe attempt to modernize a beloved classic. Zegler's already drowning in bad headlines, fan backlash, and a box office flop no one can pretend didn't happen. Most people didn't even know who she was until she started running her mouth.
Yeah.
This is no ordinary
Truthfully.
apple, my dear. It's a magic wishing apple.
A wishing apple?
You offer it to me freely. In place of the patriarchy, you would have a queen! Not white, but diverse, inclusive, and equitable! I will become the leader I know I can be! All shall love me and despair!
I believe it, so it must be true.
Oh, what has she done to you? Fear not. First love's kiss can break any curse.
Hey, don't do it. You can go to jail.
And now, South Park's turning her into a national joke, a parody everyone's going to see. Sources close to Rachel say she's furious, like absolutely losing it behind the scenes. And no, she's not laughing, not even close.
What would you say to those who are just kind of overly critiquing the film at this point? You've worked so hard on it.
I can also be having the greatest time and simultaneously wishing people would stop sending me death threats.
After the episode
okay, bro, that's a bit much. Right, like she could be a terrible person, but I'm not sure you should be, making threats on her life. That's a little ridiculous, guys, because your feelings are hurt by the nonsense that she spews. Keep this in mind here. She spews nothing but nonsense. I have not agreed with a singular thing that she has ever said in an interview. Like, not a single thing. It's more like, ew. Why is she famous? Guys, that's kind of where I'm at with her. But I definitely would not say that she deserves to have her life, her spark extinguished. Guys, that's a little ridiculous, guys. Right? I mean, freedom of speech. Say whatever you want to say, but listen, people are going to come out and just completely, hate watch you and hate bombard you type of thing, guys.
Chaos exploded online. Clips of the parody spread like wildfire. TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, you name it. Memes were flying. Reaction videos blew up. And in the middle of it all, Rachel Zegler.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Like, who has been the most exciting person for you tonight?
Oh my God.
Besides, but took the words out of my mouth. Besides.
What the hell is even that?
Because right now there's more dwarves on this podcast than there are in the new Snow White movie. And that's probably due to Peter Dinklage.
Yep.
When I was a child, I used to think Snow White was a Japanese lady.
Okay.
She has geisha-like pale skin, black hair, and tends to 7 ugly white men.
Who's the Disney character you identify with?
Oh, that's out of pocket.
Mickey, Nemo, Peter Pan, or Dumbo?
Probably Dumbo. You're Dumbo.
Dumbo. That's sad, but yeah, like.
Yeah, you're definitely Dumbo, bro.
How the turntables?
So will she rise or bow her head? Will she lead or just be led?
That sounds like copyright.
Insiders say she demanded that Comedy Central pull the episode. That's right. She contacted her team and pressured the network to ban the entire thing. She called it defamatory, targeted, and dangerously humiliating. But here's where it gets even more humiliating. Right? As if South Park torching her on national TV wasn't enough, now everyone wants a piece of Rachel Zegler. She's become Hollywood's favorite punchline, and The Simpsons just joined the party.
All that walking made me sleepy. This bed's too hard. This bed's too soft. And this bed is just like the first one. Also too hard.
Okay.
Guess I'll sleep in the one that's too soft.
Yep, even though The Simpsons is technically part of Disney, that didn't stop them from going all in with their own savage parody of Zegler and the Snow White disaster.
Because
that means they have some type of autonomy. It's respectful.
Have to depend on a man. Snow White was brought back to life by a lady doctor.
And she lived happily ever after?
Well, she couldn't indulge in strenuous activities like handball, but otherwise, she was fine.
That's nice.
The episode features a fake reboot called Snow Woke, the Reimagining, a not-so-subtle jab at Disney's failed attempt to update the classic fairy tale. And the character, a preachy, self-obsessed princess who thinks she's too good for fairy tales, true love, and apparently audiences.
Whoa, she's beautiful.
Maybe she's been placed under some kind of a curse.
And all that will wake her is the kiss of a handsome...
I'm awake already!
Guess it's you and me again, doorknob.
So Snow White slept and waited for her prince to come, but he never did.
It's almost like the entire industry is lining up to roast her, and Disney can't, or won't, stop it. You'd think Rachel would lay low, but nope, she's doubling down, bro. And that 100%. Might be her biggest mistake yet.
Yeah, that's her personality.
Excuse me, your curtain. Please allow me to help.
Help? From you?
I didn't mean to offend. I just thought you should know that
That I should know what? That some privileged white guy thinks his opinion matters? Get over your entitlement. I'm not some damsel in distress waiting for you to ride in on your high horse.
Now wait, because South Park and
The
The
irony.
Simpsons aren't the only ones. The Rachel Zegler Snow White disaster just hit a new level, and now Jack Black is at the center of it. According to reports, the Hollywood legend confronted Zegler directly after her controversial interviews went viral.
no.
And insiders say the
Hey, bro, what are you wearing? What is that you have on? Both of you, actually. Why are you wearing this?
clash pushed her straight into therapy. Zegler was supposed to be Disney's golden ticket. Cast as Snow White in the remake of the very film that built Disney's empire, it should have been the role of a lifetime. Instead, it's turned into a career crisis.
You always want to tell a fun, exciting story. And every time I've ever made a movie, I go into it going, I want this to be the best movie ever made.
Or what?
They're leaning into woke. Hardcore.
They're petrified of some kind of backlash.
I wanted my money back. It was very disappointing.
Who wants a movie about true love? What kind of woman do we want out there seeking true love, Eliana? The outrage.
Every way that Disney changed the story, it changed it for the worse.
They are pretending like Rachel Zegler is the first of them all when she looks like Lord Farquaad in the film.
The new Disney boss babe, who is Rachel Zegler, the inverse of happy.
So she comes off as an insufferable, whiny brat.
No one on the right side of America can stand the star of this movie.
Jack Black reportedly believes that Snow White's failure goes beyond Rachel Zegler's controversial comments.
Okay.
Insiders say he also
Give
blames
us your
Gal
insight.
Gadot, claiming both.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like my wife blames her, and she's like, "Listen, you should have never let Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot, right, get in. This is Captain America, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. Either way, the point is, never let them get into the same room because they both have the same level of like toxic femininity, bro. All right? In fact, they are both toxic. They've generally nothing relevant to say or to hear, right? But all right, let's get it.
Actresses delivered stiff,
Generally.
unconvincing performances that lacked heart and connection.
Magic mirror on the wall.
And she can't act. She's one-dimensional.
Who is the fairest one of all?
And she's the same person, same character all the time.
wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
You had one job.
Just the one.
Kal-El, no. Max Lord, you're putting yourself and everyone else in grave danger. I need you to give me the stone. What happened to it?
What did you say?
So exciting. Very interested to find the men who got
Yeah.
those.
Why should I help you?
Because
Right.
we're asking you nicely.
Just tell me what it costs to get her away from me.
Bro, she's so bad, bro. She's so bad. I'm guessing it's like an aesthetic thing. I'm guessing it has to be, potentially. If that's your thing, obviously. Right? But I'm guessing it probably is exclusively an aesthetic thing because she's terrible.
Name a price. I'll buy the whole damn boat if I have to. Who are you? The Lasso of Hastia compels you to reveal the truth.
No, that's not Captain Marvel. It's someone else.
But who? Enough. I said enough. As Amazon's business.
Oh, no. It was like Brie Lawson or something like that.
Duty. You have no idea what kind of power.
Whatever.
According to sources close to the situation, Black felt the on-screen chemistry was non-existent and the acting was soulless, a major reason the film failed to resonate with audiences.
Oh, yeah?
Joe
That's the
Rogan
reason?
and Bill Maher rarely see eye to eye on much, but when it comes to Rachel Zegler's so-called woke Snow White remake, they have one message in common. This might be one of Disney's biggest flops yet. The first red flags popped up when word spread that Disney wanted to shift Snow White's narrative away from romance. Reportedly, they wanted a more empowered princess who didn't need a prince at all. On paper, that might sound harmless. Yet in practice, it meant ignoring the core elements of a classic: the dwarfs, the romance, the enchanting innocence.
You know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so.
Right.
There's a big focus on her love story.
Okay.
With a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. She's not going to be safe with a prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love.
Oh my God.
God, guys.
Suddenly,
I can't
people
stand
who had
her.
planned to buy tickets started questioning whether Zegler even liked the story she'd been hired to portray.
I can't stand her,
Then,
guys.
it went a step further. Old social media posts revealed she'd blasted an entire political group by telling anyone who supported President Trump to go away and never know peace.
So she came out and took a large dump on half of the country, everyone who voted for Trump.
But you are not entitled to call for Trump supporters to be harmed. Like, you are actually not entitled to do that. And so let me just remind you, Rachel Zegler, of what the map looks like, just so you can understand when your Disney movie is coming out, how many people you are wishing harm upon. Like, this is America right now. Right. I will love you through these 4 years as best I can. F Donald Trump. Yeah, totally stable thing for her to be posting, wishing harm upon Trump voters, wishing that we have no peace.
They say all you have to do.
Nope, I don't hear you sing, bro. I get it. You can sing very well, though, but it's copyright. Yeah, guys, nah. All right, so here's the thing. I'm not super partial at all regarding her. I'm going to leave the link in the comment here. This video is very, very long. But I get the overall gist of it here. They basically spoke on the South Park episode that I'm going to have to go watch immediately, along with the Simpsons one. I need to see this, okay? I expect things like this from South Park, but specifically, I don't know if I expect Disney getting dissed, you know, with on the Simpsons. That's, you know, who approved that? If that was approved specifically by them, then that's very interesting also. Very intriguing, actually. Why'd you do that? Right? Or maybe the people who approved it kind of wanted to see this happen after all of the, you know, the lead up, let's say, to the film itself. And what I did see from those small little clips, it does not look like it was animated well at all, guys. Like, listen, so when it comes down to like the dwarfs characters, specifically in Snow White, dwarves generally, other than Peter Dinklage, like the guy even said, guys, like dwarves generally are going to be typecasted consistently. They're not going to get like regular type parts, guys. It's unfortunate. Obviously, I don't mind seeing a dwarf as a main character in anything. It doesn't affect me one bit, right? If that's your thing, I want to see it happen. Let's say I love the Peter Dinklage in Game of Thrones. You know, watching him specifically. It got to the point where you just didn't even recognize that specific aspect of him. You just kind of knew that he was a really, really good actor. Now, when you take away the part of the 7 dwarfs, or like the Oompa Loompas, you know, you get what I'm saying here, guys, from Willy Wonka, what's left for them to do in films, specifically if they're going to be consistently typecasted, right? How about let's not do that, Disney? Just a thought here. I mean, listen, I'm an outsider. Right. But anyway, listen, guys, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Link is in the description if you guys want to actually continue this story here. But I get it. It's basically a Rachel Zegler, you know, diss video. I respect it fully. I'm not a fan of her, guys. I'm not a fan of not a single thing that she says. I get it. She can sing very well. That's a fact here. I'm not going to discredit her singing ability at all. But her as a person absolutely is terrible. Don't get me wrong here. I think historically we've had to you know, sometimes separate the art from the artist in terms of her ability to sing, but like her character is so distasteful to me without meaning anything. It's not a valid thing. I mean, she, you know, I want to, I don't know what she said, guys. I'm not saying that it's not valid. Okay, I have a daughter. I get it. Right. But you can't, but I refuse for my daughter, like to understand, you know, illogicalness, let's say. For you to say you don't need a man is weird, living in a house built by a man. Like when you call the police that are going to come are generally going to be men, right? Your house is on fire. You know, you get what I'm saying here, guys? Like I can go on and 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 on, literally on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Like, what do you mean you don't need a man? Like, it's like a man saying they don't need a woman. It's crazy. What's going on here, guys? All right, it's illogical. The whole this whole gender thing is wild to me, guys. I have 2 sons and a daughter. Okay, it's weird. It's all weird. It's all irrelevant nonsense. We need to kind of sit down for a second and say, listen, we kind of do need each other a whole lot, right? Like a whole lot. I mean, I get it. The internet, I get it. I understand. You know, right? But guys. Either way, I'm not going to get into this. Listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. All right? I'll catch you guys later.